The handcuffs clicked loud enough to silence the entire ballroom as Marcus Reed stood still under the chandelier light. His dark suit wrinkled from the struggle while two security guards pinned his arms behind his back. And across the marble floor, billionaire William Carter stared at him with cold certainty, jaw tight, glass of bourbon-frozen Madeira. "I knew it," William muttered, loud enough for the surrounding guests to hear. "People like you always have an angle." A ripple of whispers spread as Marcus didn't fight back, didn't plead, didn't even look angry. He just lifted his eyes calmly and said, "You're protecting the wrong person?" William scoffed, waving a dismissive hand. "Take him out." But as Marcus was dragged toward the exit, his gaze locked briefly on Claire Donovan, William's flawless fiancée, who stood poised in a silver gown, her smile perfect, too perfect, and for just a second, it faltered, barely noticeable except Marcus saw it. Outside in the cold night air, the guards released him with a shove, and instead of leaving, Marcus turned back toward the glowing windows of the mansion, his reflection staring back like a warning he couldn't ignore. Inside, William tried to shake off the unease creeping under his skin. Replaying those words, protecting the wrong person, it irritated him more than it should. Across the room, Claire's hand brushed lightly over his arm. "You did the right thing," she said softly, but something in her tone felt rehearsed, distant, and then it happened. A flicker of movement near the private office corridor. A shadow slipping where no guest should be. William frowned, stepping forward just as the side doors burst open again and Marcus rushed back inside, breath sharp, eyes locked on Claire. "Stop her!" he shouted. But before anyone could react, security lunged at him again. Chaos erupted, glasses shattered, voices rose, and in the middle of it all, Claire stepped back, her smile gone, her hand tightening around a small device barely visible in her palm. William's world tilted, just slightly, as Marcus struggled against the guards, shouting one last time, "You don't have much time." And for the first time that night, William hesitated, really looked, and realized he might have made the biggest mistake of his life.